Everything was all good just a day ago. Wow. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. And this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. Let me get into this quickly. Is this true? Now, if everyone remembers, a few months ago when Nicki Minaj unfollowed everybody, I reported to everyone that there was some sort of friction that I had heard about with Nicki Minaj and Foxy Brown regarding Nas and regarding a record. I remember saying that in my live, and the Barbz came and dragged me and said, "Oh, you're just trying to start trouble. Nicki and Foxy are cool." And I tell people all the time, you can be cool with someone 1 minute in Hollywood and not cool the next. Are these DMs true? Are these real DMs? Your class speaks volumes, King, but I know you're looking sideways at the audacity of this at her. Girl, you suppose home who you sent shots to every bitch for. Not congratulating you on your gorgeous record, breaking airness, baby C. But days later, post and congratulate Serena's baby girl, knowing you and the loyalty you stand for. So she said, Serena's baby girl, so I'm going to assume that's Serena Williams. And I'm going to assume she's talking about Nicki congratulating Serena Williams on her baby, but not congratulating Foxy on hers. Then, babies for years for any music, and y'all get a massive hit and do nothing. FOH. I don't care. I've had enough. And anybody who truly knows me knows when that happens, game effing over. Should block every fake A fraud. Now this is so allegedly Foxy Brown talking in DMs to someone. Okay? She's calling Nicki Minaj a fraud. It looks as though she was upset that she's saying Nicki Minaj is going to go and give Serena Williams a shout out for her baby. That's what I'm going to assume Serena is. And don't shout her out. Now, remember, I told people in this game, it changes like that. You can be friends with someone or you can mess with someone today and you may not be messing with them tomorrow. So whenever I bring this up and they go, oh, she gave Nicki a present for when Nicki was pregnant. Man, that was last year sometime. I don't care. I've had enough. And anybody who truly knows me knows that happens. Game over. Should block every fake female fraud. Now, this was coming so-called from Foxy Brown and a lot of other hip-hop Twitter accounts. Jordan Tower also picked it up and covered it. And a couple of other blogs covered it. Is this true? Now, it is now deleted. In light of these Jay-Z accusations, she never called. Now the feds are trying to investigate. Fraud, BITCH. Tell them Fox's first single with Spice is done. It was supposed to be Foxy. I couldn't really get all of it in, the window here. But she's speaking about she never called in light of these Jay-Z accusations. So what I'm going to assume is all of the talk that was coming out with Nick Cannon and Dame Dash when people was assuming that Jay-Z was accusing that Jay-Z was sleeping with Foxy Brown when she was a minor. That's exactly what these accusations that she's speaking on. Because if you remember, Nick Cannon brought that out to the forefront and was saying that Jay-Z was sleeping with Foxy Brown when she was 16 years old. Nick Cannon said that. If everybody does not remember. So it looks as though she's saying Nicki never called her on that. And they're supposed to be sisters. They're supposed to be Trinity sisters. And she never called on it. She's also commenting about how she let Nicki ride off of her on the Coco record. And I think she mentioned something about the Coco record. She's saying that she let Nicki ride off her vibe. Because she basically was saying that's her vibe, the West Indian vibe, you know, the reggae type vibe. And this fraud, B-I-T-C-H, I let live off my dancehall S and use my verse to propel that effing album with disrespect. Tell them hip-hop just got exciting again. So she's talking about the Queen album. She's saying that Nicki let her live off her dancehall record. If she's talking about Coco, Foxy, that record was trash. And use my verse to propel her effing album. Wow. I told y'all, and I do not believe they are following each other on IG anymore again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Foxy started following Nicki again. I'm not sure if Nicki ever refollowed Foxy. But I think Foxy had refollowed Nicki again. I think I saw that last week. Now, according to people, they're not following each other again. I haven't looked at this time because it seems like every time I say that, people say, oh, they were never following each other. So this is something, and it was just when a week ago that Foxy said that's my hitter. So these tweets have now been deleted. You know, I just got this. I'm up here 5 o'clock in the morning making videos. I should be somewhere sleeping. But I just wanted to touch on this. And only because whether these are true or not, I believe these DMs are legit. I believe someone leaked them that Foxy was talking to. I believe someone leaked them. And now they've been deleted because it hit the mainstream. Regardless of our differences of opinion, that up class, what's he saying? MF counts. I let that Coco S rock until I unleash the new album. But speak loud for the MS in the back. Never play with mine. MF straight jealous of the gorgeous play masterpiece they can't birth. I think that's what it says. The words are a little far away. She never mentioned Coco. The record the people want. Once, then asked a nobody to remix it. Is she sick? If the king feels disrespected after riding without fail, it will be every female rapper she's disrespected. So, it will be every female rapper she's disrespected. So, Foxy, one thing about Foxy is she likes to talk in third party, and she's hard to understand. She's hard to understand. I get the gist of what these DMs are saying. She's basically saying that Nicki Minaj is a fraud. She's basically saying that all the times that she was riding out and pretty much going at all the female rappers on her behalf. Let's not forget, Drake said the same thing. Remember, Drake said the same thing about fighting your battles. Or remember in that record, That's How You Feel? When he said fighting your battles or something. Bring me to do your dirty work. So, Foxy Brown, in these tweets or DMs or whatever, like I said, I believe they're real. Nobody fakes tweets anymore. That's too many tweets to be faking. Nobody fakes tweets anymore because nobody's on Twitter like that anymore. And all of those things sound exactly the type of things Foxy would say. Now, maybe these are old. Maybe these are a couple of months old. But again, like I said, in Hollywood, coolness, I'm not even going to say friendships. Coolness changed at the drop of a hat. She probably felt this way. And then maybe Nicki reached out to her and then she said, forget it. Now she doesn't feel that way anymore. But this is definitely coming from Foxy. And I have to check and see if they're following each other. Somebody said, and they're no longer following each other on IG. I'll have to see because, like I said, every time I say that, somebody goes, oh, no, they're not following each other. They were never following each other. Which is BS because I know for a fact at one time they were both following each other. I think that was right around the time the Queen album came out. They were both following each other. And that is a fact. And then as of recent, I believe Foxy was following Nicki. So, could be ungrateful. Remember Nicki's live when she said, ungrateful. I'm doing things for people pretty much who's washed. And they're ungrateful. So I knew she wasn't talking about Megan because like I said, the Megan record never went number one. And I didn't think she was talking about Doja Cat. The Doja Cat record, I mean, maybe she could have been. Maybe she's talking about a numerous number of people. 6ix9ine also made a comment out the side of his mouth about Nicki. Whose record? That was my record, though. That was already my record. I'm being serious, you know. Anyway, I love Nicki and all that, but y'all gotta understand something. That record was going number one anyway. That record was already gonna go. And Nicki got on it. She got a number one with me. She hasn't got a number one by herself. I got her first number one. That's just a fact. Remember, he was talking out the side of his mouth. So, we're going to find out. I'm sure Foxy will come out and deny it and say, you know, this was old or I got hacked or it got made up. But all of those tweets sound exactly like things Foxy would say. And she talks in third party. In some of these tweets, she's talking in third party. That's Foxy. That's her ass. We'll see what the backlash comes and what the blowover is. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Y'all always want to say it's me. It's not me. I just call a spade a spade. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.